And it's day 22. I hope y'all can hear me. It's day 22 of Christmas in July. See if I can get you pulled up here on Facebook on my computer. Y'all hop on. Let me know if you can hear me. We had issues yesterday, so I'm hoping that today we will not. It says I'm live, so I'm just waiting to see if some people hop on. Let me know if you can hear me. Yesterday, I figured out what happened yesterday. It was trying to connect to my husband's headphones, and so my Bluetooth was picking up his signal, and it switched over to those headphones. So, hi everybody. Can you hear me, Linda? You're the only comment I see so far. Hey, Teresa. Hey, baby Trisha. Thanks for hopping on. Hey, Carol. It is beautiful here today. Absolutely beautiful. Sound is good. Awesome. Makes me happy. Y'all, I have a bad feeling that our air has gone out. Because normally, and it's weird that up here in my craft room, normally it's really cool in here. Well, today I walked in and I felt like I had a blast of heat. And I thought to myself this morning, just drinking my coffee and walking around doing things, I thought, our air doesn't sound right. It just doesn't sound like it's on the cooler part. It just sounds like there's just a fan running. And so it has gone up a couple of 3 degrees in the house. I turned it off, back on, hoping maybe it would jumpstart it. I haven't been back downstairs to check it. So I'm a little bit worried that something's going on with that. I hope not. Fortunately, it's cooler. It's not as humid, so it's not horrible. Hey, Lynn. Oh, yay. Yeah, that's one of my chores today is I've got to go through all the rest of the Snowman challenge entries and get them posted on Facebook so that we have them all ready to judge tomorrow. Hey, Linda. Good. I'm glad y'all can hear me. Hey, Pam. Hey, Ellen. Hi, Angie. Hey, Evelyn. Let's see. It jumped on me. Hey, Lisa and Cheryl. Hi. Hey, Rosemary, Carol, Pam. Good. I'm glad everybody can hear me. At the beginning, I said, I think what happened yesterday is my husband came in the house. He had been mowing the yard. And I think my phone jumped over to his headphones for some reason. I don't even know why. I don't even know how that happens. And so it was trying to run through his headphones. And it took me a minute to figure it out. It was that last try that I realized. Cheryl, all you have to do, and the instructions are on, if you go to the home page, there is a banner right in the middle, and it says Christmas in July, Shop Your Stash Snowman Challenge. If you click on details, it will give you step by step what to do. But I'll give you instructions right now as far as how to challenge, as far as how to tag us. Go to your home page, your own personal page, post a picture or put a picture on there of your supplies and post a picture of your finished project. Then type out your little post, and at the bottom of it, put an @ sign and type out the celebration CO. Probably as soon as you start typing the cell, our name is going to pop up, and it's going to look like a link. I don't know if you've ever tagged a friend. It's the same situation. Just click our name, and that automatically tags us. And then we can go on our Facebook page and look for mentions and find it. You also need to tag 3 friends. Same situation. All you got to do there is just type out your friend's name. So like me, Cindy Adams Centers, and my name should come up and you just click it. And as long as you click it and you see my name turn blue, then you've got it right. And then just click save and post it. But it's really easy. Send us a message. We are happy to help you to make it as easy as possible. Lynn, I do believe that you did right. I will double check just to be sure. Right now, I can't, but I will double check that. If you don't hear back from me, then you know you're good to go. Can you tell me which one you did, and I'll tell you whether or not you did it right. If you remind me which one you did you do the one with the glass vase? Because if so, you're good. And if so, if it was the pink, then it posted yesterday, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. You all can also go to our page and scroll down through all of our posts and see if yours is there. Or you can go to our page, click on photos, and you should be able to see them there as well. Trisha, if you will double check that I'm telling them right, that if they go to our page and click photos, if the photos show up there. I'm pretty sure they do. All right, let's see. Good deal, Cheryl. You can definitely do that. All right. So today is day 22. I decided that rather than do the craft for Christmas in July from our products, I wanted to do something for Shop Your Stash Snowman Challenge. But the day 22 stuff is still on sale, and you can go to the homepage and click on what happened. Click on, there's a banner at the very top, or in the menu, go to Christmas in July, and then over to the left, day 22. And that will show you what's on sale this week or today. We've got our silicone alphabet stamps on sale. We've got the blocks, the stamp blocks to go with them. We've got archival ink on sale. And we've got 3 different grapevine / twig ornament type things on sale. Well, the mini twig vine stars are more of an embellishment. But then we have the bell and the candy cane. Let me see, I think I have those. Okay. So these are the things, 3 of the things that are on sale. We've got the bell, which is pretty good size little bell. It's probably at least 7 inches, 6 inches, 6 inches. It's metal, and then it's got chicken wire all through it, but it also has some grapevine around it. And then this is wrapped in grapevine and has the chicken wire in it. That's on sale. And then we've got the little twig stars, a package of 6 that you get. And you can use those as embellishments. And then I don't have the twig topiary here, but we also have that. So, but you can hop on the website and see all the things that are on sale. Tomorrow's the last day for Christmas in July, you all. That's hard to believe, but yet we've done a lot of good stuff this month. Kayla has crafted her little heart out and has just made some phenomenal things. We've had sales every day. We've gotten some celebration in the bluegrass registrations. It's been a good month. It's been a really, really good month, and I hope that it has for you all as well. Good job, Chrissy. We will definitely look for that. Hey, Carolyn. Okay, Lynn, I can't remember, honestly. I will have to look at that and double check it. But I know we've got more that are going to be posted today and in the morning. All right. Have I said everything? Oh, and I also forgot to tell you about the free stuff. I just want to remind you again that if you spend $50 today and tomorrow, you get you get this bag. If you spend $75, you get both the mini kit, which is a spool holder, and the bag. Also, today and tomorrow, all the orders that we receive are going to go into a random drawing to get our Craftmas Advent calendar. So I don't know if you all remember that from last Christmas. We had 5 of those left, and so we're going to give away those 5 with all the orders we receive today and tomorrow by midnight. We will put the names in a spinny wheel thing and pick out 5 winners. And you all, whoever the 5 are, will get those in your shipment next week. So that's fun. I think if you want to look at that, I think it's still on the website. Maybe not. I'm not positive, but what it is that it's a box that you can paint, and then you build this little house village, like a snow house inside of it. And you get all these little miniatures to go with it, like a Santa, a reindeer, a gingerbread man, maybe Christmas presents, bells. You get all this stuff. And every day you do a step for Christmas leading up to December 25. So on December 1, you start the process. And we teach you and tell you every day this is what your step is. So it's just a super fun way. It's fun to do things, do it with your kids. So anyway, we're giving away 5 of those. For it doesn't matter what you spend, any order goes in the drawing. But don't forget, the $50 gets you a free tote bag, $75 gets you the tote bag and the mini kit, spool kit, and free shipping. All right, Lisa, thanks. I will look for it. So I have been thinking about this, I guess, the whole dang month. But I was sick part of it, so I really didn't give it a whole lot of brain power for a while. But this week I've been thinking, what can I do for a snowman? I've got a whole craft room full of stuff. What can I do? And so my brain went to seashells because I love the beach and I am so ready to go to the beach, which comes up in September, and I cannot wait. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to build a snowman out of seashells. I'm a little bit nervous about it. And the reason is because it's going to be teeny tiny intricate, and I get to shaking when I'm working in little small tight things. And so I don't know. And I'm probably going to need your all's input along the way as far as what to do, what first. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a headache. So if you all will let me just get some Excedrin real quick. I want to knock this puppy in the bud right now. It is Excedrin, I promise. And half of an Imitrex. Y'all like my little container that I put my Imitrex in? Ain't that fancy? It's the teeny tiniest little Tic Tac thing. I brought these back. It's literally an inch tall. I brought a whole bag of these back several years ago, 2021 actually, when we went to St. Lucia. And I brought a whole bag of them back for Griffin. And he's loved them, and we ate on them for forever. And I kept 2 or 3 of the little containers so that I could put little pills and things like that in. And it's perfect when you're carrying one of those little tiny crossbody bags. All right. First thing we're going to do, I've got this little sign which came from Hobby Lobby. At the time that I bought it, it was $6.99 regular price, but my guess is that I got it on clearance. It came from the spring shop, and so I'm going to just paint the inside of it, is all I'm going to do. All right, good deal. I have had a headache. I every day I get a headache, every single day. And I'm getting ready to have an MRI on my shoulder because I'm thinking a lot of it is coming from that. I don't know if I have a little bit of a tear in my rotator cuff, if it is muscular, but I'm getting ready to have a scan and physical therapy. So I think I'm going to go ahead and paint the whole background white, which is light buttermilk, is the color. Deco Art Light Buttermilk. All right. Where's my paintbrushes? Let's see. I want to give it, I'm going to have to give it a couple of coats. I just realized I need to plug up my, I'm going to try to be, I'll say I've already made a mess, but oh well. I was going to say I was going to try to not get it on the edge of the frame, but of course I already have because I got in a hurry. That's okay. I need to turn on my heat gun. My nose is running. Hey, Rhonda. Hold on. I got to blow my nose. My shoulder has been hurting since Father's Day. And I have gone round and round and round and round trying to get something done about it. And so finally, I went to the doctor a couple of weeks ago. I think it's 2 weeks ago tomorrow. And she said, let's do an MRI. Let's do physical therapy. I said, okay. Well, they did not call me to schedule the MRI until this week. And I still have to wait until August the 8th, I think it is. I tell you, if I was to get up on a pedestal and complain about any one thing, it would be that. It would be the medical industry. It drives me nuts. It would be the fact that insurance controls it, and it's just not right. So I hope I don't offend anybody. I don't think that I will because I think everybody probably feels the same exact way. Yeah, I definitely didn't get, I definitely got it on my edges a little bit, but that's okay. Let's see. What do we got saying over here? Let that dry just a smidge. Oh, no. Oh, thank you, Charlene. Let's see. Teresa had a frozen shoulder twice, and now my shoulder is acting up again. I can't even sleep on it. It's horrible. Sad thing is, I have to wait because my pain management doctor wants to do surgery on my back. She wants to do a nerve stimulator. I tore my rotator cuff 4 times. It stinks. Hi, Sandy. Ooh, that does not sound good. That does not sound good at all. I'm sorry, I'm ill prepared. I tried to think of every single thing that I needed. My husband has been using this, and so it is not plugged in because it's been downstairs. But I'm not going to complain because our stupid freezer has a drip in it. And so over time, it drips, and this big old huge mound of ice freezes, and only so much ice will then start coming out. And the only way to get it out, because it freezes to the inside of the refrigerator too, the only way to get it out is to melt it. So it's a whole 30-minute process. and we're cheap, and we don't want to replace it yet because we plan to replace the refrigerator at some point. Oh, it's a whole thing. Hey, Jackie. Hi, Danita. Yes, Kayla is just taking a few days off, and I'm trying to fill her shoes as best I can. So it's going to take a couple of coats because that is black underneath there. I'm really excited about this, and I pray it turns out. One of these days, we already have. My father-in-law has a trailer at Lake Wells in a little trailer park. And he goes every winter and snowbirds there and fishes. So we've already inherited it. But whenever my husband and I decide to start wintering in Florida, which is going to be against my will because I don't want to do that. I don't mind to do it at the beach, but I don't want to do it in Lake Wells. That's just, and he knows that. I'm not saying anything out of turn. Anyway, my dream would be to redecorate and make it beachy. I think that'd be so fun. I think it'd be fun to decorate for Christmas and the beach thing. But I could never bring myself to do that here in Kentucky. It just doesn't feel right to me. It is Charlene. This is my craft room. It is a hot mess right now, but I didn't worry about it. I'm just getting on here, and y'all can see all the mess over there in that corner. It's stuff that I need to put away for storage. It's stuff I need to go through and get rid of. There's probably even some leftover Christmas over there. And there's a lot of it is because of Christmas, because when I took my Christmas down, I didn't put everything back that I had originally decorated with. So it's a mess in here. But I'll get it eventually. It's not going anywhere, that's for sure. All right. I think we about got it. So what was that? 3 coats? I think so. I got my hair cut today, y'all, and it's not been fixed and it's in my eyes. So I'm sorry if I keep doing this because it's in my eyes. Thank you, Teresa. Um, well, I've only got it turned up 2 notches. I got this, I think, at Harbor Freight several years ago. It's not bad at all. Oh, Lisa, if you could just see. I mean, the supplies are organized, but I've just got stuff sitting everywhere over here. All right. I think that I want to kind of give this a little bit of a snowy blue cast in the background. So I've got this. This was about the right color. It's called Light Mint from Hello Hobby. Sorry, Deco Art. I didn't want to mix paint. And so it is old. I've had this a hot minute, and so I'm having to really dilute it because it is so thick. Thank you, Trisha. I'm in the process of trying to get it all one length because there's this style that I'm trying to do. I said, Lindy, are we there yet? She said, no, we're not. I said, oh. So I'm going to put a little bit of this in here. Like that. Getting it on me. I'm going to pour a little bit of water in here. I've got it all over me. I cannot paint without getting it on. I just can't. But it matches my fingernails. All right. Now, get another paintbrush and mix this up a little bit. And I'm not going to use a ton of it. I just want to give it, you know, how sometimes you look at the snow and you can almost see a little bit of a blue cast to it. That's what I want. So I'm going to pile on some white, and then I'm going to I want it to be wet. So then I'm going to come back and wet brush in some of this blue color. So I'm going to get it pretty thick on here. Just kind of globbing it on. Because the wetter it is, the easier your brush is going to move through it with the other color. Right? All right. So you can kind of tell it's real gloppy in there. That's a good word, isn't it? Hi, Kathy. Then I'm just going to take my brush and I'm just going to dip it just a smidgy. And I'm just going to start going like that. I'm going to have to come back with a sander and clean up my edges because I am just not as neat as Kayla. Just not. This is just giving it a hint. And the other reason that I thought we should do this is because the shells that I'm using are white. Wish I could tell you where the shells are from. I think most of them are from St. Lucia. I think. Me and my husband, Trisha and her husband, Patty and her husband, Patty's sister-in-law and her partner or boyfriend, and then Patty's father-in-law are all taking a 60th birthday trip because there are 4 of us who are going to be 60 already or going to turn 60 this year or next year. I'm going to paint the bottom of this edge here because I think it's going to look good with what I want to do anyway. And I messed it up. So I'm going to go on and paint that. And we are going to Barbados in September. I'm so freaking excited. I cannot wait. My birthday was absolutely a wreck because I was so sick. I don't know if you all can tell about the blue in that. Thank you, Glenda. Hey, Jeremy. Good to see you. I'm glad you're off work. Hey, Deborah. Finally figured out the colors for the celebration company. The aqua is from you and the pink. That's right. You are right, Cheryl. 100%. Yes. And I love that picture, Carol. I still think about that picture. And matter of fact, I was thinking about it when I thought about doing this. I thought, oh, I love that picture. And I was going to do it too and never did. So it's not a lot. It's just a hint. But I think it might show up when I put the shells on. All right. Let me put the lid on this. Use my water so I don't spill it. Okay. Now, my nose. Here's my question. Well, let me dry it first. Oh my goodness, Teresa. You're so sweet. I don't feel it. I'll just tell you. Especially this last several weeks. All right, here's my question. Let me give you a sneak peek of what we're going to do. I'm going to turn it. Look, I was going to turn it around like it's not a square already. Let's see. So this is going to be the bottom. Sure that was dry. This is going to be the bottom. And then we're going to have this one like that. And then we're going to have this one. And then, where's my others? What did I do with them? I got more somewhere. Let's see, I purposely had all this out where I could find it. Where are my other shells? Oh, no, no. Oh, right there in front of my face. I did this yesterday. Look at this shell that I have that is like a toboggan. Seriously. You can really see the teal blue when I put the white on it. Look at that. Is that not crazy? It's so cute. I just can't stand it. And then I had these left laying here for yesterday, and I'm like, what am I going to do for arms? And so I found some of those tobacco looking beads, these itty bitty tobacco, I think is what they call them, cigar. So, no, I don't know what they call these. It's the cigar ones I'm thinking of. That's a different kind. I thought, well, those would be cute as arms. But then I was picking up all my mess from yesterday, and I had these things laying here. And I'm like, okay, that is a no brainer. Look, I mean, it's like perfect. So I just cut me a little end off, and we're going to stick those underneath like that. And then I've got 2 pieces of sea glass that we're going to put on here. Somehow that's going to be the tricky part, I think. So I'm going to have to figure out this business. It's going to have to go down in between a little bit. It's going to be something like that, but flatter. And then I have one of those little pointy noses, seashells like this. That's going to be the nose. And I picked out a shell that has a hole in it. So it's going to fit right in there with some glue. So I'm excited. But here's my question for you all. And I think I know the answer, but I just want to make sure. I think I want to put some sand. I've got some sand right here. So I think that I want to put some sand in the bottom, not a super thick layer, just enough to coat like the bottom and maybe make it a little bit uneven. Put that in the bottom. And then I want to I've got some different glitters. So I've got the crystal glitter that Kayla uses all the time. I've got some real fine pixie dust type glitter, but I found these pieces that I would like to use. And I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see them, but some of them, I think they may actually be flowers, but I think I could get away with them being snowflakes, especially the little tiny ones. Right? Hey, Jesselyn. So, my question is, don't you think that before I glue all this down, I should go ahead and do the background? I want to make sure that I do this step by step and in order of what makes sense. Because sometimes I do things backwards and the hard way. So I want your all's opinion to help me decide and make sure that I do this the right way. Thank you all. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, Cheryl. Thanks, Linda. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Glenda. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so happy about this. Yes, do the background first. Maybe mix some glitter in the sand. I agree with that. All right, so let me get a little cup. I had one that was visible. Hold on, I'm coming. Got these. Okay. All right. Kayla's going to be so proud of me. All right. Do the background. Mix some glitter in the sand. Yes, do the background. All right. So everybody's got what it's going to look like. Take this all off. Look how handy dandy that is. You can use it for your little trinket things that you need to keep when you're crafting. This would be great for beads, sequins, all kinds of stuff. All right. So there's the bottom. Now, here's my other question. I have spray adhesive. I have decoupage glue. And so now is my question, which one should I use? Decoupage glue or spray? And I want the sand at the bottom, and then I want all those little pieces kind of falling down in the background. Does that make sense? All right. I can't wait for you to see it, Cheryl. Be careful. Only on the sides. Still want the shells to lay flat. Okay. But I don't want it to look like there's this space around the shells. So let me see what I can do on that. Hey, Ethel. Okay, Kathy says Mod Podge. All right, or decoupage is what they call it. And I think I agree with that. I think it will be easier to maintain. All right. So let's get some Mod Podge out. Well, first let's mix some, let's have a little fun with some glitter. I want to think that this may have come from St. Lucia. So this is going to be really special, and I can write on the back, used from pieces from our 2021 trip. I think it's going to be really special to have. Just a little bit of that. All right, everybody agrees on the decoupage glue. Make sure this is sealed because I surely don't want it to spill. I was worried. I've got so many containers of shells, and I just knew I was going to dump a whole container. All right, the glitter. Okay, so here's my next one. Maybe we'll do a little bit of both. We'll just start with the small glitter. Oh, look. I think I want to put a little bit of the big glitter in here too. Oh yeah, that really made a difference. So can you all see that? I think that might be good. That's really pretty. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. And I'm going to put it on this edge too, I think. And then once I get the snowman set, I want to kind of build up like a little mound where he's sitting. Does that make sense? So I'll come back and put a little bit around the bottom of him. All right, so we're using Mod Podge. Oh, come on now. Don't fail me. Ew, got a big old blob. Yuck. You can tell I don't craft as often as Kayla. Because my stuff is kind of old. All right. So now we're just going to paint this on pretty thick, I think. And I'm going to try. So it's going to be, you know what? Get a pencil. That'll help kind of guide where it needs to be. I know it's got to go all the way at the bottom. It's going to be like that. And that's going to come up some because we're going to put the scarf on there. So if I just draw around this, this will help guide us. Okay. Oh my goodness, Clarence. I'm glad you're feeling better, buddy. Okay, so now I've just got a kind of a little outline that's going to help me leave room, like somebody said, for the glue or for the glue on the shelves. I'm just going to come in here and paint around the bottom. I need a smaller brush. This will work. And I'm just going to kind of dab it, I think, and then I'm going to make it uneven. That way it looks like it's sand just sitting there. Okay. So I've got my sand or my glue just kind of globbed on there. And I'm going to take my sand and I'm just going to sprinkle it. See if any more will stick. And that's what it looks like so far. And then when I'm done, like I said, I'm going to come back and add some to mound it on the bottom of the frame and in front of the snowman. Hey, Danae, I'm so glad you did too. Great minds think alike, Lynn. Okay. So now I'm going to do this part and see about using those other little pieces, I think. I'm having to think this through. And I don't know if I want it all the way down. I guess I probably do. And what I may do is not use the big pieces and come back and add those in sporadically. Do think before I do it all, I want to see if it's going to work. Okay. And what I love about these is they kind of look like shells too. Yep, I think it's going to work. And then we can take a little bit of glitter. So I think I'm gonna like it. I think when I get more sand on it, especially, I will like it better. Okay. Definitely making a mess today. That's okay. Yeah, this is gonna be cute. It's gonna be really cute, y'all. All right. Now for the star. Star of the day. Okay. All right. Now y'all know how much I hate super glue. But in this situation, we have to use it in order for it to stick. Now, I did forget. No, I didn't forget. I did put my tiny precision end, my tip on the end of my glue gun. So we've got, make sure I put them on here together, right? I like it like that. Yeah. We had this. I'm putting a hole at the bottom. And this. That. Put this on this side. So that's kind of how it's going to be. Like that. So No, we do not. The tips come with our glue gun. I hate it. I probably could find me some gloves somewhere. I'm just not sure where they are. All right, here we go, guys. Yeah. I'm just gonna put glue. Ayla would say, "You don't need very much, Mom." Go ahead and put some of this on there. Okay, here's the first one. And we got this one. Looks like that. I can't see what I'm doing. Now we got two. Okay, now this is where it gets tricky. Because got to figure out how to keep this. I want it to be above. Okay, I think that could work. All right, so I'm just going to glue that up just a smidge. Y'all all holding your breath? I kind of am. I'm going to glue it up just a hair. Uh-oh. I got glue and it's picking it up. Hey, Pam. It's not sticking. That one is not sticking for some reason. Come on. I need you to stick. Thank you, Pam. I think I already said that, but you got double thanked. Why is it not sticking? Ugh. I'm going to have it all over me. All right, let me try again. If I get a little paper on the bottom of it, it'll stick. It's all over me now. Oh, I hate that feeling. I don't want my glass pieces under his head. I want it kind of above, like a scarf. Otherwise, I would do that. I thought about that. Because I tried that and I didn't like it. Let's do it on the thing. Let's try it that way. Did you hear that sizzle? Okay. There we go. Hopefully that'll work. Now, I was hoping it would go on and stick and I wouldn't have to use glue. We'll see, but well. And the thing about getting this glue on your hands is I've never found anything good to take it off. Alcohol, I've used. I guess I could use acetone. That might do it. Okay. I think that might be going to stick. All right. Now we've got this little booger. So hopefully I can get it to stick. I don't have as much real estate for this. These little tubes just don't hold much. Y'all see me shaking? All right. Hopefully it will stick. Come on, sticking on my fingers. It's so cute. So cute. All right. Let's make sure it sticks. I'm not sure it's going to. Yeah, I may have to use the little nail file. Something, I don't know if that's what you're talking about, to put underneath to give it something to adhere to. Okay, so I've got the little nose I'm going to use. Do you all think I should put, hey Rhonda, do y'all think I should put eyes? And if I do, it's literally going to be a black dot with a pen, a marker. I'm leaning towards no. I'm leaning towards leaving it just those natural colors. Okay, I think that might be going to hold. Now, you know what I forgot to do was to put my little arms on. Yep, I'm going to end up messing that up. I really can't see them very well. And I don't even know that I need them. Oh, okay. Got you, Lynn. I don't know that I need the arms unless I put them on the outside like that. I don't know if I like that either. If I did that, I might could do that and then find like a little tiny shell to put like as a button. I don't think I like that. I don't like it on top. I'm gonna have to trim them down for sure. No arms, Jesselyn says, no arms. I don't think it's worth the arms because you can't see them. So, no, I'm not going to do eyes either. And I'm not going to put the nose on until I'm completely finished because it's going to be intricate. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to come back and try to add more sand to it. And then we'll put the nose on at the very end. I love that I painted the background a little bit of that teal blue. I mean, that just makes it pop. All right, so now I'm going to get a lot of hot glue and glob it on here to make a pile of sand. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all do this more than I do. Do you think it would be worthwhile to use hot glue to make the mounds of sand rather than try to come back with decoupage? Which would be better? I can see both of them working, but it's going to be easier to get more glue with the hot glue. And I've got it on high. Y'all give me your opinion. Thank you, Glenda. Trisha says hot glue. Hot glue to make mounds, Cindy says. I think that's what I'm leaning towards. I think it's going to be harder to use Mod Podge. So I think, though, I want to add a little bit more. Jeremy says hot glue. I want to add a little bit more sparkle. Anne says needs eyes. I still am going to do the nose, but I don't know that I want to do eyes just because I like the naturalness. And if I come in and I do eyes, it's going to be black marker. And I don't know that I want to do that. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm a little nervous about it. We're just going to do a little bit at a time. How about that? But I'm going to start on him. Yep, y'all are smart. Well, that's the start. I'll run out of hot glue before I get it all done. We got mixed feelings on the eyes. You could do that too, Betty. I think so. That's exactly the way I'm wanting it to look. Thank you all. Exactly the way I want it to look. Teresa thinks he needs eyes. Well, let's just get the nose on and then I may change my mind. I'll let my glue gun heat up a little bit more. It's funny because the hot glue makes it look like ice underneath it. That's kind of cool. I don't know if y'all can see that. There we go. Y'all see that? I didn't have it in the right spot. Now, it's hard to see because it's kind of dark up there. It's hard to see. I want to do some more on the top of him, especially. And one more on this side. All right. I think I'm happy with that. It turned out really good. And then after it dries good, I could come back and just sweep some Mod Podge on it and sprinkle some more glitter if I wanted to. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you all. All right, y'all got me worrying about the daggone eyes. So cute. And you know, the frame is just perfect to not have to do anything to it because it's already like that whitewashed beachy look. So it's just perfect for this design. Oh lordy, 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 lordy. I'm gonna put the nose on and then I'm gonna decide. I think y'all might be right though. That's what it looks like with the nose. Can y'all see that? I think y'all might be right. I don't know why that looks so blurry to me. That's what I think. Just too little, just little, not anything major. You know, just a little dot. Like this. So I got this. So we can find my black. Where are you, black? Can't see today. It's all umber. Well, I'll just use chalk paint. Where my black is. All right. Y'all breathe, okay? We're going to breathe during this. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Doot. Doot. Okay, is that enough? He's a little wide-eyed. I might have got him a little too far apart. Is that good or is it too far apart? Oh no, I think that's fine. I think that is fine. All right, here we go. We're going to put some glue in here. Like that. Let it sit there. This is so cute, y'all. I can't believe it. I just can't believe how cute this turned out. And it's been so fun to make. And it was all me. Oh, it's all me. It's all my idea. I mean, Pinterest did inspire me a little bit, but the shells just are perfect for it. And that shell on the top for the hat is just, I mean, it was just like, okay, God is saying it's meant to be. You do this. And I don't think, y'all tell me what you think, but I don't think that I want to put glitter on the snowman. Think that I like the way he kind of pops because he's a different matte, a different finish than the background. Thank you, Ray or Ree. I don't know for sure how you pronounce your name. I just got it cut today and it is straight as a poker's tail. Plus, I'm hot. But I feel like we don't need the glitter on the snowman. Thank you, Teresa. So this could be definitely a little shelf sitter. Ethel likes it as it is. It could be a shelf sitter. It could be, you could put some beads on it and hang it. It could hang it on the wall. Here's the other thing that we were going to decide on, and I'm pretty sure I already know, is whether or not we want to put some of these scattered about. I don't want to make it too busy. I wish there was different sizes of these, but they're not. I don't think I like those. Yeah, I don't think I like those. Dee Dee, she's taking a break this week. Taking a little time off. I don't think I like those, y'all. It's going to be hard to get them not look so linear. I think it's done. I think I'm happy with it. All right, y'all. I am finished with this. I do believe I'm super duper happy with it. It was a fun craft. Very fun craft. And I know all y'all that live on the coast have got probably tons and tons of shells, sea glass. Get on Pinterest. There are so many cute things that you can do, especially with sea glass. Um, you know, I'm slowly collecting it. I've got quite a bit in this bag, but my favorite is the teal color, and it's hard to come by. That's like the scarf is just hard to come by. You can find lots of the green and a little bit of the brown, but not this color. I'm assuming this color must be like a Coke bottle. I don't know about beer because I don't drink beer, so I don't know what all kinds of bottles end up in the ocean. But this was fun. Definitely get on Pinterest if you've got shells and stuff. There's so many different things that you can do, and I'm just really proud of this. I'm really, really proud of it. And I'm so glad that I did this with you all. I stepped outside my comfort zone, and Kayla's going to be like, Mom, you did such a good job every day last week. Why don't you do that more? But I'll tell you why I don't do it more, because I can't get my own work done. All right. So just a reminder, I know you get tired of me harping on it. I'm not trying to harp. I just want you to have information. Today and tomorrow, the last days for Christmas in July. Tomorrow is the last day to get in your snowman that you're making for Shop Your Stash Snowman Challenge. If you meet all the requirements, do all the steps you're supposed to do, you go into a well, we judge and we pick the best one out of all of them. You get a $200 gift card to Hobby Lobby if you win. Tomorrow is the last day for deals. Every order you place today and tomorrow goes into a drawing for a free Craftmas Advent calendar that is custom designed by Kayla. We're giving away 5 of those. So we will probably give those away on Monday if I were to guess, because we want to be able to get all the orders through tomorrow. Spend $50, get a free tote bag. Spend $75, get the tote bag plus the mini kit, school kit, and free shipping. 15% off of select items today. Go to the home page, you can find that. And then don't forget, Celebration in the Bluegrass. The deadline for it is tomorrow night. You save $50 if you go ahead and register. We have Klarna. You can make 4 payments on it. And then you also get a 20% off coupon to use in our store at the event. The VIP event is $200. If you sign up now, that's great, but you don't have to. There is still some room available if you don't want to make an $800 payment at one time. Okie dokie, Smokies. I love y'all, and I have had so much fun with y'all today. It was truly therapeutic, and I'm really glad that we got to hang out. Y'all have a blessed evening. I pray that everybody feels good. I pray that everybody stays safe and that you just love on each other, because that's what it's all about. And be kind. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.